I just did my first job interview of the season. Well, this is my first job interview for my job post-fellowship, and I was really nervous about it, so I didn't actually think that I was going to vlog it. I think I did okay. I think I did not bad. But even more than that, I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Because this was the first interview, now that the first one is done, I feel so much better. And I feel ready for more interviews, and I don't think I'll be as nervous as this first one. This actually was kind of a difficult week because I have my interview today, Monday morning, and then on Wednesday I have my oral boards exam, which I'm still studying for and prepping for. But honestly, I feel like more than 50% better now that this interview is out of the way. So tomorrow is my oral boards exam, and it's actually going to be on Zoom. So I'm going to be actually in my office at my desk taking the exam. One of the things that you have to do is you have to make sure there are no cameras or any smart devices in the room. I have my speaker here, which is connected to Alexa, and I also have a Google Mini thing here, and I also have a Google Nest Cam. I have this mostly for babysitters and things like that. I have random vlogging cameras everywhere, so I'll have to remove those as well. So usually the day before exam, my main priority is staying calm and not freaking out. Pretty much all the prep that should have been done is done. So I try to take it easy. I went and got a massage earlier today, and the rest of the day I think I'm just gonna flip through the book, the review book, and just read a couple things, but not stress out too much about it. I want to thank Vivian for sponsoring today's video. So Vivian is a healthcare job marketplace for nurses, advanced practitioners, and other allied health professionals. It's also a leading platform for connecting employers with top health professionals across the country. So the site has listings for permanent, travel, and per diem positions for a variety of healthcare professionals. If you're interested in a contracted position, you can also search for local 1 to 2 week travel positions or something a little more permanent. So there are recruiter and employer reviews to help you feel good about where you're applying. But I think the best thing about Vivian is that there is complete pay transparency. So every employer is required to post their salary, and on Vivian there is a comprehensive pay calculator to help you compare your pay to an up-to-date job market data. You can also receive monthly updates on your salary expectations based on your discipline, your specialty, and location using today's job market data. With Vivian, you don't have to juggle multiple job sites. This can be your first and only stop for your next healthcare position. If you're ready to look for your next healthcare job with Vivian, you can click the link in the description below, or you can scan the QR code to apply today. Now back to the vlog. Good morning.
5:50 a.m.
It's way too early. Couldn't sleep last night. I was tossing and turning until well after 2. I mean, usually I don't sleep well before exams anyway.
Are you nervous right now?
Yeah, I guess a little bit. I don't want to get a case that I'm totally unprepared for. Or at least I didn't oversleep.
What time does it start?
I have to log in by 6:15. Weird that it's at home.
Is it convenient or more nerve-wracking that it's at home?
It just feels weird. I need my photo ID.
Alpha check.
I'm done. It was hard. It was harder than I expected. And I can't talk about the cases, but yeah, it was harder than I expected, but hard in a way that I don't think I could have prepped for it better. It's because every case is so different. It's EM, it could literally be anything. But I mean, I think studying the way I did it and going through cases and coming up with a standardized way that I approached the cases definitely helped. But for today, for now, I'm
done.
I can't believe it's the last exam that I ever have to take for my emergency medicine board certification. I'll find out in about 30 days whether I passed or not, and fingers crossed I passed because I do not want to experience that again. Hopefully I did okay. So now I have just like fun things to plan. My friends are coming to visit from New York in October, so planning like a little Napa trip for them. We're looking at some wine trains, a little touristy, but like still fun, you know, when you hang out with your friends. But for today, I have a shift at 2 o'clock, and I have some presentations to give this week. I have a presentation tomorrow when I'm meeting with some primary care clinic people about the walk-in clinic that I'm helping to run. And then on Thursday, I have general operations meeting where I have to kind of talk about how the walk-in clinic is doing. So I have a couple of those presentations to work on before I go to work today. Done with one of my presentations. Now I have to go to work in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna make myself a turkey sandwich so I don't buy food. And that's my lunch. I'm gonna want more of those for sure.
Good morning. It's almost 9:30. I got home at maybe a little after 11 last night, but it was a really busy day in the clinic, so I had like 20 plus notes to write when I got home. I got home, worked on some notes, and answered some emails, wrote some emails, and I don't think I went to bed until like 2 a.m. I have the same shift today at 2:30 to 10:30, and I know that I wouldn't be able to see Benji later on when he comes home from daycare, so I did wake up a little bit this morning to see him off to daycare. Feeling pretty tired. It was just like nonstop yesterday. Have a clinic meeting at 10 o'clock. I'm so glad I worked on that presentation yesterday. Would not have gotten up early to do it.
Yesterday, and I think as soon as my meeting went well, I was just talking about what type of patients should be referred to my clinic. Anyway, I'm fully back on student mode now. My classes are like this weekend, so I heard there are like class group chats talking about how many pre-class readings there are, so I gotta look into it and try to get my student life organized. My first step is printing the syllabus because these days it's like so hard to just like log into your like student account. You gotta like verify and stuff, so I think that's like a little bit of a mental hurdle. So anytime you want to access your assignments or your readings or whatever, there's like a little bit of a hurdle, and I think really the best thing to do is minimize that hurdle. So I'm gonna print the syllabus so I have it with me at all times. What? The syllabus is 10 pages long.
Hi.
Hi.
You have an interview?
I do. It's a waist-up interview.
You're wearing pants.
I'm wearing pants, that's right.
Are you happy that interviews are online now and you don't have to go in person?
I guess it minimizes like
Travel.
yeah, but I think also like there's always like a built-up anxiety around the interviews, and I think sometimes it gets like worse and worse the longer you kind of like prep for it. So in some ways it's like you can just kind of do the interview and like get it over with on Zoom. But I think you do miss some things, like kind of being able to see people's body language
or if there's multiple people in a job interview, you get to see how they interact with each other. I think that's important information for you too as an applicant. I don't know, you miss out on some, but you gain some other stuff.
Good luck.
Wish me luck. I'm headed to my interview.
Right here.
And I'm here now. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
See you later.
Bye.
My interview, I think, went well. I'm just happy it's done. I have a few hours before I have work. I have work at 5 p.m. today. It's almost 1, so I'm actually going to try to clean up the house a little bit. I'm going to have some guests over tomorrow. Try to relax a little bit and work on my presentation, and then go to work later. My baby's favorite toy, one of his favorite toys. It's like a little Korean, like, word learning type of toy. It like makes noise. But lately he's been really into these like flashcards with like words on it. I don't know if he like knows that it's in Korean, or I don't even know if he like really knows what to do with it, but he really likes looking at the pictures. Quick to put together, and I'm gonna try to give it to Benji for the first time. So I got the mild flavor. Typically I get like the medium hot or spicy, but I think mild should be good for Benji. He's older now, so let's give it a try. This is good. It's like so mild. I think that you can eat it. Friends are visiting from New York in October, so I think they want to go to Yosemite. So I'm looking at some like hotels and lodges that we can go to.